Ladies and gentlemen, let's just look up briefly on payrolls. Okay, this is payroll. You can see that this is ADP. Okay, payrolls, and this is for these dates. You can see there the federal is 8,148. Professionals, this is 8,196. When we talk of federal, does it say 7%? When we talk of professionals, does it 8%? Okay, 8%, 7%, those above deductions, and then my name is there, of course, for that particular address, and then the employment was performed. Okay, that is roughly a contract of $2,752.50, and then my agreements with the employment agents. Okay, that's the ADP. The ADP is the boss of that employment agent, which is all staffs. Okay, and then all staffs has the money. Okay, their money, and then their money, and then these people. The ADP is $2,862.60, and then all staff is $2,752.50. Let's say, okay, and then they chop $110 this much to the federals and professionals. Okay, and then now let's say my hourly rate, which they employ me for, is $10, and then my hours with them, the agreement is less than 50 hours per that contracts. If I work 50 hours, and then they pay me that much there, $495. Okay, then now let's see how that's gonna works. So it's step by steps. Let's take examples here. Okay, this is the concerns there. Okay, if you read slowly there yourself, you can see per sales. Okay, that's that. Okay, 10% there, and then 20% there, and then 15% there. Now it give you a clue. If doesn't, you do not get it, we will come with the step by steps. Okay, if we take 20,000, okay, and then we take out of 20,000, we take 10% off. We give 2,000 off. Okay, here we take $10 or 10,000 or 15%, and then we are likely to deduct 1,500 off. Okay, so the two there and there and there and there, that's that much money there left. Okay, so you are likely to look at the 65% off. Okay, deductions. Okay, and then there, and then there. If now the hourly contract is between the weekly, we agree, let me add 52 weeks, 52 checks. Okay, and then the other guy will tell me, I want 26 checks out of your 52 checks. We are disagreeing now. And then my monthly, I'm likely to earn 24 checks. Say monthly 12 checks. That's why they will turn me around, and then I'm earning now 12 months. The other guy know how to steal the black thief. I know how to steal the black keys, and then make 13 checks in the 13 pay periods. And then 22 pay periods, the guy make 22 checks. Now I make only 12 checks. You see, that's how they are pay periods. Okay, pay periods, and then numbers of pay periods. Okay, versus the pay periods. That is, let's now scratch here. If we look here briefly, that is me there, of course, Waine, Hassan, that is Ziziton. Okay, that's briefly me there. And then if we look at this black thief agenda, this is the black thief which we schedule to date. Okay, this is black thief. Okay, the black thief. Okay, the black thief. Okay, now let's go and see how the black thief orders works with our orders. Okay, cases to do with the black thieves. Basically, that is the black thieves orders. Of course, these are managements which we just went via yesterday. Okay, And then we said this is these papers here. Okay. Uh, I owe me migrants. I owe me migrants. Where do you soaps? I owe me migrants. If I am Waine, Hassan, Ziziton, I am immigrants. Where do you expect I'm soapings? I soap at Walmart for food, for clothing, for households, cleanings, bathe kitchens, living rooms, furniture, appliances, offices, and then the students' homes, electronics, and you name it. Okay, and then I also soap at Best Buy, of course. Best Buys for appliances, electronics, for accessories, for furnitures, for YouTube equipments, you name it. Canadian Tires, and then for radios, for office, for homes, for students, for YouTube equipments, for electronical, and then for cooking in general. Okay, and then the staples, office, student, home, furnitures, electronics, of course, appliances, YouTube equipments, home hardwares, also for home, for general outlets. And then we go to Giant Tigers for clothing, shoes, women, men, kids, office, furnitures, and then you name it, student electronics. Okay, we go to this one now. Where I owe me my immigrants money come from? They come from OWs, they come from ODSB, they come from employments. That is employment salaries. Okay, if the employment salary is 2,000, and then the ODSB is 1,500, and then OW is $990 per month. Okay, and then you go to Canadian dollars, Canadian computers. Okay, you chop their money, you go there, you chop money, you go there, you chop money, you come here, you chop money, you go there, chop money, there, chop money. Okay, and then yeah, and then for bills, and then we're gonna talk about that. That is I own 2004. Okay, making this. Okay, and then in 2022 I own profits, and then sold in Western Union, sold in Metro, fresh food basics, North Rails, McDonald's restaurants, Tim Hortons, KFC, Domino Pizza, Pizza, ASEAN Buffet, Subways, you name it, and you name it. You know, that is all profit we sold down there. Okay, now let's see here. Where do you expect is this one? The life. Okay, the life abrupt here in London, Ontario, Canada is affecting the IOM migrants. The IOM migrants rent. That is when Hassan Ziziton IOM migrants rent. How much do you expect I'm paying for the rent? If we talk of this one, the expenses, living expenses, my living expenses, that's the cycle of my living expenses. So let's just begin dropping from where? From food basics. These food basics per month, of course, I'm earning how much? $990 per month, right? As an IOM, a migrant renting. Therefore, I have my TV per month. I pay $19, and then I cancel that. They don't want me to pay that. They want how much? $120. That's why I can no longer afford it. I'm no longer $19. $19 doesn't longer works. And then telephone data per month, $19 doesn't work. That's $120 for telephones. And then smartphones per month, $19 doesn't work. $20 doesn't work. That's $120. Internet per month, Wi-Fi's, $19 doesn't work. That's $116. Okay, per month. And then if you look here, hydro per month, electricities, that's $20 doesn't work. That is roughly $46. And then we are rivaling with $117. $46, roughly $117. And then the rent, lease, buy per month, that is rental. Rental units like this. This is the unit like this, the 1 bedroom. Okay, $85. Boom. And then if you go to families, 4 bedrooms or 5 bedrooms, that is your limit is 4,000 less. Okay, $85, that is government subsidized. If you come here by your head, not by I own, and then you are no longer a government subsidized, and then you will be off to $85, and then you will be looking at less than 4,000 a month to rent a home. That's why we are IOM, and then that is government subsidized. Okay, and then the single persons on ODSB pay how much? That is $1,500, and then the ORO $990 per month, and then the family allowance per month 6,000, or $1,750. The average there, the minimum is $1,750 or $12,000. Okay, and then we have they call union gas per month. Of course, $19 not there. That's $46 or $117. And then if you look there, we have this one. We have heats and heats, hot water, cold water, and then the rental per month. That is no longer $19. They have $46 or this much there. Okay, coming to the people bills. That is the living expenses here per month. Okay, my living expenses per month here, which I have in my households. You can see there as a single person in this kind of a house. That's the unit entry. They are counting only this unit entry. Once you use that, you get in here. They are counting one unit, and then you have to pay how much? $85. If you go to the government housings, as a government housing, $85. If it's not a government housings, I'm looking at how much out of this one. The lease here will be 1,000 or $900 to pay these units here. To rent these units. That's why, if you look here, this is where does the IOM immigrants really soap. This is where we soap. Okay, this is where we soap, and then those are the least of the expenses where we're using those less than $1,000 normally per month too. Okay, and then if we now calculate the salaries, okay, yearly calculations and hourlies, that is weekly salaries. Weekly salaries, that is 900,000. Let's use examples. A big amount of money there. 900,000 times 53 weeks. Okay, which we just schedule here. Okay, 53. That is 52. Okay, 52 as examples. We take 52. That is weekly. Okay, weekly calculations, that's weekly, and then you are looking at that much there. Okay, 47,700,000. Okay, let's find both federals and provisional tax. Then that is 53,901 minus 47,700, which will be 6,201,000. That is on tax. Okay, weekly, that is 1,017,000. After deductions, you are looking at 900,000 take homes. Okay, the 900 take homes plus 117,000 is equal to 1,017,000. Okay, and then if you look at this amount, 1,017,000 per hourly, I'm making how much? That is what I said is 25,425. And if you look at that is $25 per hours. Okay, $25 per hours, and then roughly I'm making $1,017. Okay, that is makes you sense. And then my take home is how much? 900 plus those tax. That is what? Federal. This is professionals, 8% off. Federal, 7% off. And then if you put 15% minus 2%, you are roughly 13% off now. And then there you are looking at the 25,425 times 40 hours is equal to 1,017,000, and then 1,017,000 minus 900,000 times 13%. That is roughly 900,000. Okay, and then you are there 1,017,000. That is how it is. Total deposit is 900,000, and then the company revenue is 9 billions. Okay, 9 billions. And then the federal is 8,148. Professionals, that's 8,196. Regular rate is $10 for 49 and 50.50 hours. Okay, on average that is a week. Okay, or bi-weekly basis. If it's a bi-weekly, and then we have a bi-weekly is there 26 checks. 26 checks for this one, for the overtimes, which you are seeing right there. And then the overtimes for $10, or vacation paid plus vacation paid, overtime plus vacation pays, is roughly 19.50. That is the vacation is how much? Vacation is $3. Okay, if we read this statement there, vacation is $3 somewhere there. Okay, you may found this is the record of employments. How to calculate record of employments. Okay, once you are terminated from employments by Canada. Okay, that is upon record of employments. And then if you read thoroughly there, you will see $3. Vacation is paid $3 on particularly for vacations. $3. Okay, $3. If you follow the sections there, blocks, termination blocks number for employment, termination block number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15A, 15B, termination block number. Okay, that is termination block number 1, 2, 3, 4 to 15A, 15B. Okay, termination number. Okay, for your weekly, bi-weekly, semi-monthly. Okay, upon 18, 20, 22, and then okay, and then 17th B, 17A, 17C. Okay, and then okay. Okay, let's try to find where exactly that could be. Let's say this is the CPP there. You can see EI is that much, CPP is that much there, Payroll is that much, Professional is that much, and then we are right there, and then that is $3. Vacation is $3, and then we have overtime is 5. We have overtime is $5. Okay, vacation plus overtimes, and then you make a deductions. Look there. So that is EI, that's CPP, and then Federal Professionals. Okay, and then on occasions of hold on, man. I want to ensure we find this one. Found exactly vacation paid. But vacation is of course at $3. I think this is still there, $3. Okay, for vacations. But on occasions of $3 for vacations. So let's say vacation is $3, and then there, of course, we have bank account. That is the bank account, okay, and then the transit number there. Okay, the CPP is there, the EI is there, and then the tax is there. Okay, and then that's GST, HST, QST, CPP, and then they are all deduction per pay. Okay, deduction per pay. And if we look here, hand in hand, that's that, and then that's give us additional clue out of that. Okay, briefly, that is when I clock in. Once I clock in, and then once you clock in here, you check and handle emails. That's one priority in the office. You make a call in first priority in the office. You go, you finish paying the employees in the process of that. Then you take a break. You begin another jobs, which is you finish paying another employees. Also, you have to ensure checking another employees, check and handle also another employee emails. Okay, and then go for lunch, and then filings and recordings, or recording on YouTube's, or running up uploads upon those supervisions areas that you handled. Okay, and then there you go again with the supervisions, and then you continue, and then you review all the employee records at the end of the date. Okay, if you are from 9 to 5, then you conclude there, and then pay periods, of course, which we already described there, of course, upon 52. And then this area here, if you look here, if briefly is different, the individual is here. You can see how much profits the pays they are earning here. The pays, this is 52, they're 26, they're 24, they're 12. Okay, yeah, that is a big tax, right? So that is the differences. So if we look here, this is the original checks. Okay, checks of the employees, and then these are also record of different calculations. Okay, invoice. Okay, invoice, my personal invoice. Then the invoice numbers, they are there, how to calculate them also. If you read thoroughly there, you can find how they are calculated. Okay, so here we have another seats, which is also deeply concerned with the calculations. Okay, thoroughly there, you can see how they are calculated. Okay, handled. Vis-a-vis, this is just overview from our office. Okay, which is this one here, how we do calculations of the salaries. Okay, copyright 2004 2016, you can see there we did this calculation 2016. And then the back of the invoice, this is the back of the invoice. Okay, thoroughly employees, there you can see employees, and then the employee social insurance number, how to calculate this social insurance number, and then the overseeing the employees badge numbers, and then the positions, and then their job titles. Okay, then the date from to, okay, the amount of money. Okay, so the total, and then the deductions, and then the notes. Okay, for office use, and then the date the stamp was made. Okay, that's briefly just a concern of those ones. And then if you look here, is the same thing here. This is a check, okay, issued by the Maple Leafs, okay, ADP, and then another check there by ADP. Okay, another check there also by ADP. Of course, they are saying non-negotiable, but that is just that overview. Okay, so if we just look here, and then that's how their final report introduction to this one here, and then that is briefly how I scored my scores. Okay, the scores under my payrolls, and then you can see there that is the payroll scores. Okay, concerned, and then the departments there to be called and then to be conducted are those ones, and then income deductions. And then for this one particularly, if you look here, that is particularly deductions, income deductions. Okay, deductions such as those ones, CPP. Okay, employees. Okay, handling actually employees, dealing with the employees. Okay, so here you see from N2, that is a concerns. Okay, so we have basically, this is handling the social insurance. Okay, if the social insurance is this one is valid, they have to be valid. That's the number there of the social insurance. You have to check is valid there, how to calculate it, and then based on the employees, how to qualify that particular employees. The social insurance has how many digits? 9 digits. So an account number is 9 digits, and then looking at those criteria, and then of course this is just of a view of the what of the payrolls, how payrolls normally works in an office space and in an accountabilities. So concerns of all those areas, of course, that is just of a view to do with the how to hide employees paychecks, some people, for some people, how to hide some employee checks. So they want you to be very weak so that you come to them. They hide this big amount of money out of you, and then they calculate your SIM number. SIM card is the ID, your driver's license. They will take it away, even when they calculate your SIM card is not valid, because SIM card is one times, is not all the times they are issuing. SIM card is what they call employment permit. Okay, and it has 9 digits. Okay, which associate to the IDs. So that is basically what some people they call it visa, work visa, or work permit. So otherwise, that's just a clue of that one, and by me, actually, Waine Hassan, as is it on.